Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Romaldo Benavides. Today, I want to talk about something my friend Nate, Big Nate, told me to talk about Hogs for Life. Um, and he wanted me to talk about who's the best rapper. Well, I'm not, well, it's tough to say. The best all time, of course, Biggie. Number one, hands down. Shut the heck up. No, no, no. In 5 years, from the age of 18 to 23, took over the world. Nobody could stop him. They're lucky he got shot. We don't know what he'd be doing by now. He'd probably be destroying everybody. There probably wouldn't be a Drake or a Lil Wayne out. They'd be just disgusted and hidden away because they've been shamed to death from Biggie Smalls. And then, of course, number two, Tupac, Bam, you know, philosopher. The reason I don't really put him at number one because, he had to save his career by talking crap about Biggie, and that's the only way he sold records when he got older is by talking crap about Biggie. He's still, great rapper, philosopher. Lyrics were amazing, but still, he didn't put records out like crazy, and he had to start crap and get them both killed. Okay. Um, but then, okay, let's skip all that. Number one, left alive today, Kanye West, hands down. Makes his own music, makes all of Jay Z's music. Lyrics are some of the best out there. Hands down, he's the best. I'm sorry, everybody else can shut up. I know he's a jerk. He's arrogant, but arrogance is the steam that powers the world. And until somebody disproves him that he's the best, he's gonna be the best. That's the thing. If you claim you're the best and nobody tells you you're not, and they prove to you that you're not, then it must be true. There you go. That's it right there. Number two, I'll give it to Lil Wayne, just because Lil Wayne, has he writes rhymes for 20 rappers, all of Young Money and all those little guys out of Louisiana. Okay, he writes all their lyrics. Give him the number two spot. Mainly, the thing I find interesting about him is if you listen to his old stuff when he was younger, it's not even anywhere close to what he has now. He must have sold his soul to the devil. That's what I'm thinking because really, nothing comes close to what he used to be to what he is now. I'm just saying. Number three, I'll give it to Jay Z. I mean, I know I said he doesn't make his beats. It's okay. His lyrics alone are pretty dang good. He's one of the only rappers who doesn't write. He doesn't write his lyrics down. It's all up here. All his songs, his 10 or so albums, they're all up here, and wow. Okay, I'll give him props for that one. To have a diamond record, not many artists have a diamond record, so I'll give him that one. Number four, a guy you probably not heard of a lot, Chameleonaire. Look up his stuff. The guy's amazing, hands down, the best lyricist. Nobody can touch him. Kanye West, all those guys, nobody can touch Chameleonaire. Number five, I have to say Ludacris. Put Ludacris on your track, you're asking for trouble. There's nobody as good as Ludacris. The guy goes insanely hard. There's a new song I need to look it up. Flow Rida, Gucci Man, and Ludacris. Why You Up in Here? Excellent song. Ludacris's verse goes crazy. Gucci Man's verse is great too. Amazing. Number six, I'll give it to Drake. I don't think Drake writes his own music. I'm gonna stick by that because in that song right above it, if you listen to it, he says he wants to get his Holly Grove hoes to his Hollywood shows. He's not from Holly Grove. He's from Canada. You're from Canada. Why do you? That's Lil Wayne's hood. That's something Lil Wayne would say. Thus, Lil Wayne writes his raps. He has some good songs. I'm not gonna lie, that go insanely hard. I'll give it to him. Number seven, underground guy, Houston Zero is the shit. I didn't like him until I started listening to him, and now that I listen to him, I know, all props. The guy goes insanely hard. Number eight, Bun B, UGK, that whole thing, Bun B and Pimp C are as good as anybody. That's pimp rap. That's stuff that you listen to before you go to the clubs. It's not about um, beef or anything. He's talking about pimping. Bun B said it better than anybody um, when he said, I could take you to see the seven wonders of the world, and you could be the eighth if you want to be my girl. That just sounds pimping. International Players Anthem. Go look that up. That's some pretty good stuff. Number 9, Outkast, Andre 3000, Big Boy. Those guys lyrically, they haven't come up with anything new, but their old stuff is good enough to put them on this list. Number 10, I give it to Ti, just because he's the king of the South. People hate him for that, but he's just like Kanye West in a way that, I mean, if you don't disprove him, you can't tell him nothing. He sells more records than a lot of people. Paper Trail was an amazing album, and I give it to him. And that's my list. Once again, Biggie, beyond anybody else. Nobody touches him. Nobody can even smell him. I mean, he has words to live by in his music. Greatest line in history might be in Machine Gun Funk. He said in the second verse, "All I want is bitches, big booty bitches." If you can argue with that, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. That's all I gotta say. No disrespect to the ladies. Nothing but love. Assalamu alaikum. One love, baby. Stay classy.